All right, boys. So if you watched the last video, I showed a little bit review of this truck. I'm sorry I couldn't go for a ride and stuff. I'll just put in clips. Well, I did put in clips. So it's time. Project OBS. It's time to get this thing going. I'm super excited. I'm about to start tearing it apart right now. So now the journey begins. I'm going to start with taking the bed off, and then I'm going to probably end up taking the cab off as well. And I just want to completely refresh the whole frame first. I think that's step one. So yeah, let's get going. Let's start tearing apart the frame, or tearing apart the truck to get to the frame. Probably sandblast it or hand sand it with something. And yeah, let's get this freshened up. All right, let's take this off. Garbage. Damn, that shit's caked.
Alright, I'm gonna bounce. If you need anything, just let me know while I'm out.
Mmm, chocolate milk. Yum. Ew. I got it in my eye. So 3 screws, and then you got to take this little clamp off so you can take the little hose out, and then got to do the other one, and we should be good to pull the bed. So we got these off, which I didn't really need to take off, but I did. These were already out, like where the black little plastic, where that hole is, right there. That was already out. There's literally only 2 bolts holding this entire bed on. I guess he cut all of them already. So I'm having a trouble with one of them. I might have to cut the head off, but the bolt is freely spinning, so I don't know. We're gonna try to get it off again. We'll see. Other than that, get this off and then get the other one off, and then we should be good to take the bed off. All right, so we're basically there. Taillights are out. I'm not sure if I can leave these in or not, or if I probably gotta disconnect it from the frame, but other than that, I might be able to leave that in there, hopefully. Got the screws out. Then underneath, got the clamp off, so it's already hanging. All the nuts are out except for one. So that one right there is being stubborn. I can't. It's over here, right there, and it just keeps spinning. So I'm gonna have to cut it, but I don't have anything to cut it, so I need to get something. So this is probably it for today. Yeah, I think that's it for today. And then hopefully tomorrow I can get the bed off, and then we can start really getting to the rest of the stuff. I think the cab's gonna be next, and then we should just have the frame and the motor and tranny and stuff in here. Then I can start taking that shit apart. So we're getting there. All right, so we got all the bed bolts off. All 3 bolts on there, on there. Now it's just a matter of getting somebody to help me lift this off because I can't lift it by myself. Finally get the last bolt to get the bed off. Let's fucking go. So, to show you what was going on, yeah. All right, so if you can see, there's the bolt and it's in a very tight spot. So I couldn't get a grinder or anything in there. And at first I could not get the nut to break loose. But basically what I did was I wedged the I wedged this in, and then I was able to break the nut loose. I put a bunch of seafoam on there and it worked. So we got it. But the other problem was I needed a swivel, and I needed a long extension so that I can actually get it. So yeah, we got to that. I was worried I was gonna break the swivel because I was putting a lot of pressure on there, which I kind of did break it, but it is what it is because we got it off. And then that's kind of how it was for the back ones as well. They basically were so tight, and then I couldn't get them off, and so I couldn't get them off, and I needed to, at first I was going to try to grind them off. Didn't work. Then I tried, because I couldn't get the grinder in there, and then I was going to use a punch. The punch did not work because the heads of the bolts were not grinded down all the way. So basically, I'll try to show you. This is the issue. You can see, it's really hard to show, but basically the head of the bolt is still in there, and it's a deep well, and you can't get a grinder in there. There you go. So you can see the head of the bolt, but basically it was cut on this side but not at the bottom, so I couldn't punch it through. So then I was trying to like get from underneath here, because that's the bolt, and try to break it loose, and I tried to break the nut, but as you can see the bumper is really close, couldn't get a grinder in there. So then we tried to punch. I was able to get one of them out with a punch, and then the other one, just a bunch of banging it, and it kind of just broke it free. Yeah, so fun stuff. So now we can finally take the bed off. Very excited, because this is the most simple thing, is just take the 6 bolts out and take the bed off. For some reason I was able to get the whole front end like taken apart, but I can't get the bed off. But I think we're finally ready, so hopefully in the next clip you see us taking the bed off.
Last time. We're gonna do one take.
All right, one take. Action.
What's my motivation? Am I stealing this?
This beast. Well, I appreciate it.
I'll slide on
no
them
way in
one
hell I
more.
could have done that. No way in hell I could have done that myself. Alright, there it is. She's finally free.
I'll spin back on y'all niggas again.
You be like, I'm gonna go get my ring right now.
Double back, bitch. I ain't dead.
They're like, we back.
Okay.
Yo, I'm gonna have to cut that out. You can't say N-word on YouTube.
Huh?
I said I'm gonna have to cut that out. You can't say the N-word on
You
YouTube.
said the N word on Rocket League.
Never.
Lie.
Never. Alright boys, I just wanted to end this video. So now I'm kind of just like sitting down editing everything, and like I've been tearing apart this truck for like months, and then I have put out a single video on it. But now like actually sitting down editing everything, I've just kind of been trying to pick up the camera and just like film whatever I can film, and everything has kind of just been super random, like looking at all the clips. So here's like just gonna be like the outro, just like finishing the first video. So I kind of like had a lot of issues with the getting the bed off. with just the bolts and stuff. They just did not want to come out. Everything is so rusted on the truck that everything was very hard to get off, and the grinder had to come out a lot. So you'll see that a lot. You'll probably hear a lot of cursing, which I'm probably gonna have to bleep a lot of that out. But basically, I just kind of wanted to get to the point and say that, like, in the beginning, I said that I was gonna basically break everything up. So I was gonna do like the bed first, and I was gonna start off the whole thing, announce the Project OBS, because I'm gonna call it Project OBS, and then basically that didn't happen that way. I was having so many issues with the bed that I ended up just taking apart the whole front end. So you'll see some clips in the next video of the front end basically all completely apart, but the bed is still on, which is nuts because it's only 6 bolts. So I was having issues with that. So this is going to show like just taking the bed off. Next video, we're going to get into like actually taking the front end apart. It might be a brief video. I'm trying to basically not show every single thing because I feel like it's very boring and very repetitive. So it's probably going to be just a bunch of random clips, and then in the end, me just having an outro. I just think that's the best way to do this, and I'm going to try to make it as interesting as I possibly can. But it's honestly very hard to sit with the camera and film and also get work done because I only have so much time. So hopefully you guys can understand that. I'm trying to make it as interesting as I possibly can, but it's honestly very hard doing it all by myself and also getting it all filmed, because when you're trying to film it and do it at the same time, it takes like double the amount of time, and it's just like, I don't know, everything has just kind of been a very big learning process. So you're going to see a lot of that throughout the process. And like in this point of time, I am already I'm at the point where the frame is already painted and the axles are almost completely disassembled, and I'm almost ready to go back onto the frame. So that's where we're at right now, but you'll see all that stuff as we go on. So I hope you guys enjoyed the first video of Project OBS, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the rest of the build. It's going to take me a while to get the rest of it going, but I'm going to try to like get a little bit better about posting these videos because a lot of it is already done with the teardown at least, and hopefully I can start showing you the process of that. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you could like, comment, subscribe, really appreciate it. And I hope you guys enjoy this new chapter, I guess, and hopefully we can get this build done in, I don't even know, hopefully at some point of time. So peace out. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. If you've watched to this point, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.